stuff, and then gave a reason to stick around with us.
Positive vibes out there.
Yeah.
You get
Is it?
Oh,
is it because
shit!
you're part wolf?
You put the pot. No, he's a dragon.
I can do well. My characters, I'm druid, so I can turn into wolves,
But you-
bears. I could do birds.
Oh,
I think I do a
right.
So
dolphin.
you look probably
right
look.
now.
So you
I should
probably
be a dolphin.
Oh my Christ.
you
Yes.
didn't like approach the
Yes.
whale as in whale or dolphin
No,
form.
just all right. We're past the whale thing. Okay, what if? So you put the good vibes out, and good stuff happens, and you put the bad vibes out, us fighting, and the fucking death comet shows up. Maybe it's all relative to really the vibe you're putting out. I mean,
Maybe
so that might,
maybe just like calm down
seems
and
pretty-
all call out to the whales again.
So yeah, so if I want to like summon like a bad guy to like disrupt something, I could play like death metal on my lute and bring it just some pissed off, just fucking into the universe.
Fire
and distract
dragon?
everything. I don't know, something.
You're
That could be a battle
we run away.
battle plan for sure.
Yeah, then we
you're
run away.
describing Sauron or
Sure.
or-
Or you
no
summon the
what's
good
the
guys
what's the
to come
original
fight
one?
with ya.
What's
We got whales on
Makar
our
or whatever his
side.
name was?
Huh?
The original bad guy in Lord of the Rings?
Angmar.
Nagmar?
I still like the name
Angmar.
Sea Hammer.
No, that's not right.
That's Witch King of Angmar. I'm sorry, Morgoth.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, I don't even think that was right. One of the original Ilúvatars.
Yeah, Sauron's boss,
Who is it again?
Morgoth.
Morgoth. Okay.
I could call my dad and just drunkenly ask him, "Hey Dad! Hey Dad! Who's Sauron's boss?" I just went to Harry Carey on that one.
And who's his boss?
Would you throw a sausage at him? I know I would.
Would you throw a sausage at Morgoth?
Is that Morgoth made of cheese? That sounds like a cheese, doesn't it? I'll have some French Morgoth.
It would be spicy cheese.
Pepper jack.
Yeah, something flame broiled,
Oh. Is there any more Corona in that fridge?
crusted.
There's like almost 40 Coronas.
Oh, lucky me.
Thank
Thank you.
I'm excited to have those. What do you think of the cognac?
Tastes gross.
You're sipping on it still, though, aren't you?
I'm not gonna waste it.
Yeah.
What
I
do
know.
you think I'm an asshole?
Well, no. I mean,
It's got a weird I don't know.
maybe you want to try it out one of these glasses. Might be a little better.
No, there's a spice in there that I'm not agreeing with. It just comes across funny, like
This
cilantro.
is like the kind of classic
I'm aware.
whiskey.
Well, it's not whiskey.
I know.
Cognac. Well,
But-
no, cognac is whiskey. No, brandy. Maybe I think of brandy.
Brandy is a special
Yeah,
type
brandy.
of whiskey.
I
I like
Scotch.
blackberry brandy.
Maybe brandy is the one that gives you the worst hangover.
Scotch
Maybe
only
I'm thinking of
comes
brandy.
from
Brandy is a good holiday drink.
Yeah. Go ahead.
Brandy Alexander.
Scott.
for any holiday.
Winter holidays.
Oh, okay.
It's a thicker drink.
Thick.
It's eggnog and fucking brandy with like a little cinnamon.
And a whole potato just for good measure. I don't know. It's hearty. It's a hearty drink. It's a beef stew cognac.
What's
Okay.
the other winter drink we all like?
Eggnog.
That's Brandy Alexander. Spike.
Oh, that's
Lee.
yeah. I'm
Yeah,
sorry.
yeah. There's a
Randy Alexander sounds like a porn star.
Brandy Alexander. Warm bitch.
I don't know what that is.
I don't
Like
know
a
either.
hot toddy, but you punch it.
Yeah, maybe that's what I'm thinking of.
Yeah.
Either way,
Yeah, what is that other holiday? That's fucking. There's cognac, mulled wine, which I don't know if he's an alcoholic.
there's like something with cognac in it. I feel like.
Oh, you mean a cocktail, not a spirit? Or that's you,
Well,
right?
yeah, I don't know. Maybe I'm just thinking of a Brandy Alexander. I haven't had one in so long with the foam on top.
That's a
I
butter,
mean,
that's
I
a
guess
butter
you
beer.
could maybe put some
A
whipped
what?
cream or something on there.
That's a butter beer.
A butter beer.
There, Harry Potter. That's what you just described.
Brandy Alexander. What is in a Brandy Alexander?
Eggnog and
Ju-
brandy.
Just eggnog and brandy.
And you put like probably a little cinnamon or nutmeg in with it.
Sorry. Oh, that sounds good. Damn it!
Brandy Alexander.
It's just getting warm out, and now I want some hot, winter beverages. We're talking about them. Yeah, I was.
You missed out, definitely.
I guess it's Omaha, so I just gotta give it a week.
I mean, I
can
think
pretend.
I mean, it might freeze again, but we
Exactly.
might be out of it. If it'll freeze, it would freeze for a moment. I'll tell you this: it'll freeze outside of Omaha.
Yeah.
But
Sundays
not
it gets
Omaha,
supposed to get down to
because
35.
The city is so warm though. Like the streets, people driving.
Yeah, it's called that's the Omaha Dome. That's what that is.
Yeah.
It's a heat bubble.
Yeah.
Around
So
most all metropolitan areas.
yeah, unless there's like a big ass fucking hail winter storm again late, which we haven't had any storms yet, honestly. If you think about
I'm trying to
it.
think of really nasty winter storm.
Yeah, nothing too bad. It's picked up wind and kind of rained a couple times. A little hard, but
Pretty
not for very
sure
long.
this state is still in a drought.
Did you hear about
everywhere.
Did you hear about the fire on 370?
No.
There was a brush fire. I was leaving.
We're at in 370.
Oh, fuck, where was it? I think was it Sunday night, maybe? I can't remember what it was. Like between like 48th and 60s. It's like that. I'm not really good with the streets out there. Anyway, East 370. Apparently, there was a brush fire that took like a lot of responders. I mean, a lot of firefighters there and all support and whatever. And they finally got under control. But like everything just smelled like campfire. Where was I coming? Maybe it was here.
I mean, I'm sure it was just like.
You had to have smelled it.
Well, no, the Kansas City, or not Kansas City, but Kansas wildfires were happening as well. There was like a alert about air quality because it just blows right up here.
Yeah.
So there was 2 days or maybe more that I thought really did smell. You could smell it outside everywhere.
So there was a brush fire, and they stopped it right before it jumped 370.
Smell what?
And,
the fire?
And the other day, I was like, maybe yesterday, I was driving. I go, what the fuck smells like wet can? It was like a really strange. Took me out of my focus. I was like, what the fuck is that? And I look to the left, and it just says Black Hills, just creepy, just like.
Was it just farmland or
just brush? I think. I don't think it was farmland, but.
just kind of like off the road type shit?
Yeah.
No,
but it was crazy how like defined the lines were because fire breaks and everything. So as you look over, you're like, apocalypse! Oh. It just looks crazy.
You must have seen it at the right time.
Yeah, because it's like just brown, black, brown.
Dude, fires are no fucking
Freak
joke,
me out a
dude.
bit.
You know.
Yeah.
I had witnessed a couple when we went up to school in Wayne. Happened a couple times. I was driving out to Martinsburg to get.
I don't remember that town.
That was the place with Bob's Bar.
Okay, yeah.
Population like less than 300, I think. Maybe it was less than 100.
It might have been like 150 or something. It was that's all I had this one bar essentially.
Yeah,
a
it was
church.
a fucking bomb.
Well, I guess change the subject. What's the best tiny town restaurant? Now, I don't want to talk. I know I just talked about Osceola last 2 weeks ago because of this amazing restaurant out there, Iowa. But
There's some fun ones on the way out to and from. Probably from Valentine, Niobrara.
Yeah, but I
Some
couldn't tell.
diners we went
I
into.
couldn't tell you a specific one. I feel like it's around. I mean, yeah, Atkinson or Ainsworth. There's like there's Stewart, but I don't remember a lot of the other ones. But I know it's like whatever town. It's the first diner that you hit on the way back. We're there. We're going there.
I've stopped at a lot of places in Ogallala. They have a bomb ass Mexican place. I went to eat with it. When we came back from Colorado, we visited Jeff.
Okay, take your word for that. Don't remember it.
Yeah, but there's also like this shitty ass steakhouse there. It was just fucking trash.
Where's the Ollie's at? That's like Oshkosh or no? that's not
Ollie's is it the one with all the taxidermy?
Yeah, it's it's not even it's Ogallala exit, but it's like something different.
I think it's before Ogallala.
It's the one.
Nailed it down.
It's the one right after that, right by the border, essentially. And have you been there?
I don't know what you're talking about because you haven't told us where it is.
It's on the edge of Nebraska. Ollie's, small town, but there's this fucking bar and grill with like every sort of stuffed animal, or not stuffed animal.
Sounds like my place.
Stuff
Ollie's
like taxidermy.
Big Game Steakhouse.
That's gotta be
Is this it?
Yeah,
Ollie's
that's it.
Big Game Steakhouse.
Yeah, that's it. They got
game.
They got a big ass fucking polar bear on the fucking, or as you walk in. Some dude hunted a polar bear.
What a lovely museum of death.
I think
Two men in a bar.
Did you ever
maybe
make it to
it's just a regular bear.
Did you ever make Do you ever make it to Joe Dean's?
Joe Dean.
Not Joe Dean's.
Joe
Dean's.
Dean.
Yeah.
Joe Dean.
Uh,
Joe Dean.
Joe Dean's at in Yankton.
I've been to Yankton.
No, I've never really explored Yankton that much. Only probably once or twice.
We went there for our jazz band tours. Always ended there.
You were up there with Shay and I plenty of times, weren't you?
Dude, yeah, but I don't really remember Yankton that much. I know I've drove through there.
I think
That's all.
usually I've been there a few times where it was nice outside, like in the summer or something, and they go hang out by the river. It's all sanded beach and shit. It's nice.
Yeah.
I know a lot of people go up there and go camping.
Well, anyway, so it's this giant buffet, and they have crazy stuff on it, like
I want to go fishing out
walleye
there.
fillets and big stuff. Anyway, when I was the first time I went there, I didn't see it since, but they had a cubic yard of cheddar cheese, like a cubic yard of cheddar cheese, and just like a cut your own cheese, and there's a big fucking knife with a tether on it so you don't take it. And you just hack off these chunks of this cheddar cheese. It was the best time of my fucking life.
In Yankton?
Yeah, Joe Dean's in Yankton. It was fucking
You know this
amazing.
place? Was it like? Is there like a downtown? I'm assuming there's got to be
I
like a
have no
strip.
idea.
I'm sure I've
don't-
eaten out there.
I don't know if
remember
it's
any of that
still
though.
there because post-COVID, but it's just an insane buffet. And it was one of those basically picture Old Country Buffet or
But the
Golden
staple
Corral,
of that town.
but like actually quality food, like
Joe
good-
Dean's Steakhouse buffet.
I mean,
American style food.
Granted, Golden Corral ain't
It's not that big of a town, right?
It's a 50-foot buffet.
There you go.
Yankton,
Yankton.
or is it like more bigger? Fremont. I mean, it's not like
I think it's like 30,000, or maybe it's 6,000.
that's a big difference.
All this information is like, oh yeah, well, 'cause, I mean, I've been there a few times.
I know that's the thing. I've honestly drove through it once or twice. Probably really just once. What was the other one that we were next to? Vermilion.
Yeah.
Really, super tiny.
But yeah. Okay, so maybe that's why I'm thinking Vermilion was small. Or Yankton was small.
How small is Vermilion? I'm trying to remember. I mean, I don't think Yankton was like that big, but I mean, it had, I think a little downtown area.
Vermilion definitely, because it was more of a college town. It was similar to a Wayne.
All right, give me your population estimates of 2020.
Of which one?
Let's do the metro area
Of Yankton.
Yankton, South Dakota.
I would go
20,000.
2020.
In 2020.
You said 2,000?
I guess around 20,000.
220. Yeah, maybe 30.
Let's hear it.
Derek was close.
Oh, is that, am I way
24.
over?
23,000.
Oh.
Oh!
That's a metro
I guess
area.
I haven't been up there since college, so it makes sense that it's a lot bigger than.
You thought it was,
Yeah,
you
'cause
thought it
for-
was, well,
Because Vermilion's on the way there.
that's
And I remember
reported census.
my ex-wife was working in South Dakota, living outside Vermilion, but it was like down the street from Gayville. I was like, God damn it! If they were
Jesus.
cool, they would have Gayville merch all this place. I mean, Gayville, South Dakota is a real place. You drive through it on 95.
Is that where Dan had his farm at?
I think he was outside Vermilion, wasn't he?
Getting plowed in Gayville.
Gayville,
Yeah, if
maybe.
Gayville's not far from Vermilion.
Yeah. Well, anyway,
Dan looked like a wild animal.
but like
for
if
a
they were
little
like cool, they'd have all kinds of shirts, and it's like I got lost in Gayville. Here.
Yeah, you gotta own it at
know,
this
yeah,
this
you
point.
have to.
You could become a tourist. Stop like someone in that town opens up a
But
little shop, puts it on Instagram.
But it's like
fucking.
It's like an old west town where you could literally like see edge to edge,
uh,
not too far away from it.
to answer your original question about the good restaurants
Mm-hmm.
to go to in small towns, I would check out the Nebraska passport system.
Where that?
I don't know, so you can get online
God
somehow.
damn it, dude.
I know it's free. It's literally like a brochure of all these cool
okay.
places to go visit in Nebraska, and it changes every goddamn year.
I wonder-
So there's always restaurants or museums, coffee shops, and record shops on it, and that's where I found the Sasquatch Museum.
Oh,
Where's this at?
I think it's in Grand Island, maybe Northwest.
Joe Rogan has a
Kearney,
really good bit.
one of them. It's out in one of those smaller towns.
Sasquatch.
Oh yeah.
Museum in Nebraska. It might be even Kearney. It might be Kearney. If it's Kearney, we should go. 'cause
Joe
that's
Rogan
only
has
3 hours.
Joe Rogan has a great bit about hanging out with the Sasquatch hunters. It is fucking hilarious.
Well, I mean, yeah, they're
These
all
guys
pretty
are just
crazy.
insane.
Nebraska Bigfoot Crossroads of America, Hastings.
Hastings. Oh my God, even closer.
I don't know if that's the website or not.
That's like 2 hours, maybe 2.5.
The Nebraska Bigfoot Museum has many exhibits and displays with blah, 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 blah. Yeah, it's Hastings.
What the fuck? What the
They have a
fuck?
Facebook page.
What the
Do you want to go see a Sasquatch?
If it's got a tastings, yeah. Like, what the fuck?
There's been numerous sightings in Nebraska, you know.
He just plows right in the head.
What?
Oh, man, their website and Facebook appear to be down. Who knows if they're still alive? There's a phone number.
Maybe they're not open.
Here's a column.
They don't turn your website... Oh, they're out for the day. Turn the website off.
Is it because they don't want you to know?
It's about a 2.5 hour
They have a
drive.
phone. You said they have a phone number?
Go ahead. Read the number to
shit,
John
my
and he'll
pants
call.
Oh my
Do you
god.
want to call it, John?
I want to call him so bad. I don't wanna-
It's after hours. It's 7 o'clock.
Hey, they're probably not busy.
Hours of operation. They close at 5.
We'll leave a message.
Sal Squatch. Yeah. Dog was barking. Salt in the backyard.
Ran off.
Hopped my fence in a single bound. Stunk.
Must have drank me about 12-pack.
Before I saw it.
No, it was after.
Then I cubed that afterwards.
Let's call him up. I mean, I have a feeling it's probably just like a trailer. And
You
like some like hair.
There's a Holiday Inn Express nearby.
I hope it's right off the interstate too. Like,
Rivals Bar and Grill. They have big like Texas burger sandwiches.
oh, it's connected to something.
It just said nearby.
Oh, okay.
King Buffet.
Because that's what like would make more sense if it's just like a corner of a fucking nice establishment or a family friendly establishment.
Should I call him?
Oh,
Only you can.
I'm pretty. I'll just giggle. I'm too out of
Just
it.
be like, I'm just checking if you guys are still open. Your website's down.
Oh shit! Yeah, get yourself a gig.
Be quiet.
The number pulls up the name of the business.
Oh, was it automated answer?
Hello? I don't know.
What?
If anybody was on there, they weren't saying anything.
It didn't. Did you
It
hang
started
up?
counting like it was like connected, but nobody was
But
talking.
it hung up.
I don't know. No, the number was still going up, so I was just like,
There was no.
That's creepy as shit.
Do you think they were tracing the call?
no, I bet it was
back.
a Sasquatch answered. Didn't know what
Sasquatch
to do.
Team 6. We're gonna get.
That's what that like.
It's a very accurate museum for a reason.
He doesn't want to talk to us.
Call him back.
He just want to be seen.
No, I'm talking about Bigfoot,
Yeah.
not just the museum guy.
She totally staged like we got Bigfoot evidence.
They
They have
got-
an interview with
they're-
Bigfoot, but he's like does the shadow thing where they mask your fucking features so they can't tell who you are. But like, why even bother? No, it's really him behind there. We just had to mask his identity. Hi.
Call him back.
You want to try?
I know.
Do it.
I think we just show up out there.
Guess what the number is?
You just go.
Six,
Like
420 696 I don't know.
he didn't say anything about like being
Is
closed.
that what?
It's still open, right? Like
All right. The number is. It sounds kind of sketch. 402-705-0000.
no, it's not.
No shit. Fuck. God damn it, dude. I'm not used to having class where I'm on the
Well,
spot.
it doesn't need to be on top of that. Yeah. But it can't. What did it pop up on your phone when you called it?
Oh,
Bigfoot Crossroads of America Museum. There's the number.
Okay. Okay. I mean, honestly, though, if you pay for your own network, you could have.
Do you think the janitor's out there like cleaning it right now, and he's used to getting phone calls all the time? People are like, Sasquatch, interjoke, and now he just like picks up the phone and just leaves it off the hook.
Probably.
Or
I don't pay me for that shit.
or his phone rings, his head snaps up. No fucking way. Because who the fuck's gonna call him?
Or there's a secretary down there that's like, we got one.
Santa Squatch Chopper. Damn it, Squatch Copter.
That's what I'm saying. I think they were tracing your call.
Sasquatch is tracing my call?
No, the museum people.
I'm gonna bring a
man.
fucking small pack of Sasquatch coming to my house. What do you know?
What do you know, man?
Dave's not here, man.
What do you see, man?
Is it NASA?
What does NASA give a shit about Sasquatch?
Oh, they always got the
What
best
the
camera.
fuck? Oh, that was you.
No, it was you
Literally
shaking
grabbed the table and rocked it.
Jesus.
This is what being in a boat with him is like in Dungeons and Dragons.
I guess the voice of
He's always losing
Sasquatch.
control.
Well,
Like, why are these Sasquatch so informal? Just the way you do that.
that's not Sasquatch. That's the janitor.
No,
He's
Sasquatch
also-
is the
That's what I'm saying.
janitor.
Yeah, you didn't know that? That's
Yeah, like, they're gonna let him work out in light in front of people? No.
He's gotta pay his way.
Sasquatch is like the new Mexican.
Jesus, man.
That's how they're gonna introduce
what, is
him
it,
to
what
us.
does Squatch
Oh,
need
yeah.
to work for, though? He doesn't need to work.
We're taking over his lands, dude. He's gotta do something.
He's still got a little bit. He's got the whole country,
World
really.
at his hands. Yeah.
Skunk Ape
When
to
was
the
the last time you hung out with
Pacific
a
thing.
Sasquatch?
They have a migrational trail. I'm pretty sure. They all migrate.
Well, that's what the thing's called, the Nebraska Bigfoot Crossroads of America. They all come together here.
Yeah, we're a Squatch.
How you doing? Squatch from San Diego. You want to buy some merch? Hey, man. Hey, man, I'm talking home.
Oh,
All right, now I get it. It's really just Sasquatch working the museum.
Just like one of them.
You're right. He can't triangulate the call. Then we don't need to worry about Sasquatch.
Backstory is probably like, yeah, they found me, and then like I froze up, and I didn't move for 20 years.
And now it is clean.
what the? What?
He's a janitor. He cleans.
Yeah, you're like that. All right.
Except on Wednesdays, right? Don't do Wednesdays.
Yeah. No.
Because that's when she does.
What the fuck is that?
Oh, Scott Pilgrim.
She
I think it's
does.
Mondays.
Oh. I've also seen Scott Pilgrim.
It's such a original movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I wish I would play the game at some point, but I never did.
The
You
game.
know
You
his game.
have a Scott Pilgrim the game?
Yeah, it's like a fucking 8-bit game. That's what it originally came from.
Oh, I thought it was a comic.
Maybe.
I have no idea.
It was both, probably. I'm sure it did originate
I
with
thought-
the comic, actually. It's always a comic first. Someone writes the book. Because I think there's a lot of books, actually. And there's a lot of games. But there's a lot of Nintendo games.
Scott
too,
Pilgrim
but-
versus the World. There's some stuff from 2005 for it. 2004. Oh, is this the game?
See, that's honestly...
The movie came out in like 9, right?
I don't even know.
Yeah, I don't know.
I'm trying to see if this is like comics or games right now.
Well, I feel like I haven't watched that movie in quite a while, but
The original edition was
Ah.
released in 2004. In 2010. Portland-based guy that made it. Brian Lee O'Malley out of Toronto, Ontario.
yeah, it's Canadian.
A slacker and part-time musician. That's Scott Pilgrim. Slacker and part-time musician, Toronto in Ontario.
So which was it though?
What do you mean? Comic.
Comic came out first, and then the game.
I don't see anything about the game, but yeah, that's it came from the guy that created the idea. Is 2004. The
All
comic.
right. Settled. Are there any good movies coming out this summer besides D&D and Mario?
I have no idea. I kind of don't even bother with movies much.
The same day the movie came out, the video game came out. on PlayStation and Xbox Live.
Oh, double
There's
release.
an anime adaptation that's set to be released on Netflix
Really?
with the cast reprising their original roles.
You know, I had this thought the other day, and it's kind of sad, but like, I've been watching The Mandalorian. I'm not really been enjoying this season at all. I stopped even watching The Bad Batch a couple episodes into that last one. Kind of over Star Wars at this point.
Yeah, I didn't much. I didn't think it was that great. The second season of Bad Batch, but after a couple episodes, like, oh, okay, the story got a hold of itself. Yeah, Mandalorian. I want to be excited about it because they're bringing more Mandalorians together. They saw the mythosaur, all these crazy shit. And it's just like great fight scenes. You see, like last night's episode, there's a sweet fight scene. But I'm like, because kind of, I don't know. It's the Mandalorian.
It just kind of feels so
feels, I don't say forced,
simple though. Like, I don't know.
Or they're doing
The
some
way
interesting
that
things.
what did they all stand up? They all stood up. This is the way. Like, oh, of course that's what they're gonna do. Or is that what they did?
I think so.
Yeah, I will go. That's what they were saying. It was dumb. Have you been watching?
No,
I haven't seen any of it.
none.
All of
And he
it.
talked poorly on it last time we discussed this.
Doc?
Talk.
Spoke.
Oh, okay. Well,
Did.
I mean, that was a couple of weeks ago,
Word
though, for
made.
sure. And I was probably even episodes behind. Either way,
Sorry.
I don't want to keep talking about that then.
You don't like
But
it?
my thought was, though,
You don't like it?
Is there a corona?
I'm not enjoying it
Is there a
particularly.
corona?
But I had a thought, though, that
We don't pay
if I'm not enjoying, I
What?
think, therefore I am. But I think that I would like to learn more about anime instead of Star Wars at this point. I was like more
Well,
like
you got
I'm
two
more
options.
curious to see some sort of like, you know, spectacular animation.
Say, where are you going?
Sword Art
I'm so-
Online is a great one.
Yes.
Oh,
Sword?
The Devil is a Part-Timer is
That
excellent.
is fucking great. It's one of those shows like you love it, you hate it. It's kind
Devil is
of
a part-timer?
It's kind of
That was
goofy.
hilarious.
I loved it. It's a bit
about
goofy,
Satan?
but I love it.
Satan?
Well,
Satan?
no. Well,
Sin?
Lucifer.
Lucifer.
Oh yeah, I guess he's King Satan, isn't he? I'm an idiot.
But
Never mind.
anyways, they're in a
That's a
big
funny
battle in this other realm between heaven and hell, and he like falls or opens a portal and escapes to Earth, and then just picks up life as some Joe Schlub
Yeah,
dude working
part-
at
he's a-
McDonald's.
he's
It's
a-
called
yeah, part-time.
McRonald's.
McRonald's, right? Yeah.
Mick
He gets a job at McDonald's, works his way up to like assistant manager or something after a while, and in the meantime, heaven's minions come for him, or hell's minions. Heaven's angels or hell's minions, and he fights them all.
Yeah, they're trying to like.
What do they look like?
I was trying to get back to their dimension or planet or whatever.
What do they look like?
Angels, like typical, stereotypical
Angels.
media.
Okay.
Angels.
Angels.
Yeah, it's fun.
It's funny as fuck though too.
Sort of it depends on what kind of anime you want to watch.
Oh,
See,
what's the one? with
I don't
the-
know much about it, but I'm more intrigued.
So-
I'm more interested in that right now than Star Wars.
Right, okay. So just I ask because there's a lot of the classic stuff like how Bebop, Outlaw Star.
See, that's the one
You know,
anime I've ever seen. So I
but
need
there's
something
also-
similar like that to get
Okay.
me in. You guys know.
there's
that.
also genres. There's a genre called isekai. Basically, it's
I'm more interested in sci-fi.
transported into a fantasy realm, and that's what Devil Part-Timers backwards. SOA, yeah, SAO is the same, but it's a digital thing. That's always fun.
It's like a type of animation.
No, it's a genre of anime where it's like a fish out of water learning everything, and of course there's magic and shit, whatever. There's like lots of
see-
space anime, so many space anime.
Yeah,
Mecha
Cowboy
anime.
Bebop. You've seen all that.
Fuck,
Though.
I feel
Have
like
you seen
I-
all of it?
Oh,
Yeah,
I have a DVD.
I never watched the live action, but I've
Don't.
seen
The live action.
I've seen the 2 seasons
It's all right.
through twice, and maybe a couple episodes multiple times because I really liked the clown episode and
I hate the way they ended it,
another
though.
one.
That first season of the live action Cowboy Bebop.
oh
Oop.
yeah.
Jesus, I've always thought it should be a trilogy.
Cowboy
This-
Bebop.
It's so simple. Like what's the bad guy's name? Ace.
Vicious.
Vicious?
Yeah.
Yeah, just like that story.
Spike is who you're thinking of?
No. The bad guy, his antagonist or
Yeah.
whatever.
That's the long term one, yeah.
Yeah, but like just cut out everything in the middle.
Arch
Oh
Nemesis.
yeah, if they just that'd
You
be
know?
a movie then, and then be it.
No, make a whole trilogy of it because that's
Okay.
long enough, you know.
Oh, yeah.
You cut out you get the beginning of the series, everyone gets introduced. You get a couple of fun adventures in the middle, second movie, In the third movie, it's all the
Dramatic
vicious
ending.
stuff, you know? Yeah. It's so fucking obvious. I don't know why they would try to do a TV show about it, you know? Like, because...
Well, yeah, because it's based off the anime.
Well,
But
they
yeah,
were trying to set
but
it
that's
up,
the thing.
but
You
it was
can't do the exact same thing. I feel like that was their problem. They wanted to do the exact same thing. They wanted to do episodic thing. They wanted to stretch it out,
Yeah.
you know? Because there's probably, like, still 40 episodes or more.
It's only 2 seasons
50.
long.
Yeah, but there's, like, 20 or more in a season, I felt like.
Or that's the way. Actually, I think they might consider only 1 season, but the way they split it up and they presented it to American audiences originally was, I think, 2 seasons.
Okay, so is it, like, 24 episodes?
Yeah, something like that. Not a lot.
Either way, it's... You could
And they're only like 20 minutes each.
You ever watch the who's it? Jesus Christ, the famous anime movie guy.
Hayao Miyazaki?
Thank you. Yeah. If you have HBO Go or you
Yes.
just pirate shit.
I got Max.
I have Derek's
Or
Max.
Oh yeah, you didn't watch the Hayao Miyazaki. That's the who did he work for?
Studio Ghibli.
Ghibli.
And
I think it's what it's under.
What's
Studio
it? What
Ghibli.
is it called?
well,
Hayao
anyway, so the
Miyazaki.
movie though, the movie is Princess Mononoke. That
Or Spirited
pretty
Away.
much- oh, yeah,
I think you've watched.
I
those with
feel like
Dan
I've
and I.
heard that name.
Pretty sure
before,
you've
though.
watched
they were
those
like
movies with
the
Dan and I.
like intro to anime.
I have a
for
full box
for
set,
a
though.
lot of people.
I don't.
That's like
I
the
mean,
intro.
okay, then I think I might know what you're talking about.
yeah.
I got the full box
It's-
set for $90.
Damn.
Yeah, I was on eBay.
Fine. Oh, that's sick. Okay. Anyway,
How long is it?
they're
Well,
movies.
there's
They're
it's a
fully
lot of
movies.
different.
How many
Most
movies?
of
It's a
Yeah,
lot. Well,
there's-
Miyazaki is quite.
I want to say the box set's like 12 or 14 or something like that, maybe more.
Jesus.
Wait, does that
You've
have
watched
Grave
them
of the
all?
Fireflies?
Have what?
Does that have Grave of the Fireflies? Do you have that?
Maybe, I don't know.
Because
Grave of the Fireflies.
it takes place in 1944 Japan, like very shortly before the nuke. Or the
I think there's like
it's
a couple
kinda
discs
fucked
of
up.
Sounds
like
heavy as
shorts
fuck.
and shit that he did
Okay.
outside of just the movies.
Okay.
It's not.
Yeah.
I'm pretty sure
Grave
there's like
of
some oddball shit.
Grave
Oh,
of the
you got
Fireflies.
the special edition probably.
I don't know. All, I know is I paid
All the
$90
extra-
for it, and I was
extra
like, holy shit,
features.
it's a lot of content. There's Porco Rosso. Porco Rosso, something like that. Porco Rosso.
Bocoroso.
Check out the Studio Ghibli stuff. That's like the very
Studio Ghibli.
root basic kind of like
Porco
a
Rosso.
good intro to anime before you find stupid shit, like dumb shit. Which was what I watch.
Yeah.
But I mean, there's you. He gets
Michael
a bad
Keaton's in
rap.
Porco Rosso.
Michael Keaton?
Yeah.
Just like how there's good and bad, reality shows. It's like you like Cops, but they also make fucking
Oh.
Beverly Hills Housewife garbage.
Cops is like the OG.
You know what I'm
though.
saying? It's like that's stuff in just the peripheral horse shit to take up time. It's like every genre has that.
Explain to me one reality show that's not that.
I don't know. I just pull the genre out of my ass.
I know, but that's such
Cop
a
shows,
such an
detective shows, whatever. What I'm saying is, for every good, there's a bad. Anyway, so
yin and yang.
yeah, so
as
you gotta
Derek
be
said.
careful when you
Is
go
it a
to watch
dungeon?
it.
Are we all
Honestly,
in a dungeon magic
I would
simulation?
honestly Google how to get into anime because I mean there's such a
Claire
huge-
Danes is in the Princess Mononoke.
nice. Oh, that's right. Isn't she the bad guy?
Minnie Driver does a voice.
Oh yeah, Billy Bob Thornton's in it.
I don't know who that is.
Billy Bob Thornton.
No, I know who that is. Not Derek's.
What? You just don't need to know.
Anywho. Because yeah, if you watch the wrong shit first,
What's your favorite
right now or of all time, or
of Hayao Miyazaki?
oh, I think I've only ever seen Mononoke. I don't think I've ever actually seen Spirited Away.
Oh
Maybe I
man,
have.
Spirited Away is
Maybe
really
not.
good.
What's maybe I kind of saw Howl's Moving Castle. If that
That's a fun one.
I don't know. Just I don't
There's
know.
a really good one called Ponyo.
Panya. That's yeah.
That's a good one. It's about a fish.
Okay.
I think there's like a girl that gets goldfish or whatever, some ocean fish in a jar, and a big like hurricane or something comes through. The fish ends up getting like washed out, and out to sea eventually after going through like sewers maybe and shit, and then finds his way back and then finds his girl too. She puts him back in the jar.
So it's
So-
Finding Nemo.
Yeah.
Kind of.
Reverse
What-
Finding
I
Nemo.
think what you're also missing, the point is I want to see some like really cool animation. Like I
Right,
want to see
yeah,
the
there's
coolest like
the crazy
innovative
shit. Yeah.
things like
Oh,
Oh, Hayao
Stay-
Miyazaki is like maybe in the last century the most influential animator.
yeah.
Is that the one that died?
I don't know. if
And
he's
like in the
dead.
middle of the series or something.
I don't know about that.
No, I don't think.
I don't know if he did any series. Maybe.
Oh, I know who you're. Yeah, I know what you're talking about, but I know of the story, but no, that's not him. No, he only makes movies. So there's like scenes. There's a cooking scene in one of them that like is so insanely detailed. I mean, it's just it is a. I don't like
That's
calling
scared away.
movies.
It's a recipe.
I don't like calling movies pieces of art, but this is literally like a piece of art. How detailed and the story of the. I mean, just what he does is fucking insane. That is the closest thing I can think of to like art in a movie. It's literal and figurative. Yeah.
That's a good point.
So
What do you consider art in a movie?
not much.
You know, where do you find the beauty? Or
John
the-
probably finds more art in his fucking underwear with
No.
skid marks. I like to call it skid art.
It's
Excuse
fart.
me, sir. I have a bidet for a reason.
That's true. I just have a bidet.
That shit is squeaky.
I'd like
Get her
to
off
try
my
it.
ass.
Yeah. bidet.
Okay.
Oh, I try my ass.
Need to try his ass.
I thought you said about try because I said my ass is so clean you could eat off it. I wouldn't recommend it.
Well, Derek's we established makes the little star patterns or whatever.
Yeah, that's his ass, not my ass. Anyway.
I know.
But for actual series, I'm trying to think. Like I say, you've seen Cowboy Bebop, so do you like space? Do you like fantasy? Do you
Yeah,
like
I'm
magic?
trying.
What
I
do
need
you-
a
what do you-
replacement for Star Wars. That's what I was trying to explain.
Yeah, no, okay.
What type of thing
Yeah,
would you like? You just want to watch something
I
with a great
wanted
storyline,
an
or is there a
adventure,
genre?
you know,
high
and-
Well,
adventure.
that's what we're trying to. I'm trying to.
You know, really, I like to watch some of I don't want to say the little kid ones, but little more light side ones.
Yeah.
Like, well, they still have a lot of action. What's the one with the two kingdoms and they had the dragons that they think are extinct, or maybe there's one left, but they stole the egg and they thought they destroyed the egg, and this guy's harboring the egg as they're trying to use it for magical power, thereby killing the baby dragon inside, and they transport it
Game of
all the way to
Thrones?
the other side of the world.
Well, I don't want to watch
It's on
this one
Netflix.
now, 'cause now I know all
I don't know.
about it.
I don't know.
No, it's the series is covered.
Dragon
That's,
Friends?
that's not. I mean, that's the storyline, but it's not really the storyline.
Well,
That's
now
effectively what
I know
happens.
the
A lot more
storyline.
happens.
That's fine. It's a trailer. You'd
Start
probably figure that
Start
out.
with like the popular ones, just because there are some that are almost fucking endless. Like One Piece, I've never watched.
Yeah, that's what I want.
But it has
I want the best of
1,000
the best.
episodes.
One Piece. No,
One
I don't.
Piece.
No.
You just had a replacement for Star Wars, and that's a hell of a lot of stuff. to
No,
watch.
that's not the kind of thing I want. I want like a nice epic that I could even watch.
Dota's
again and
fun.
over,
Be like
you know?
Dragons.
Dude, yeah. Start with Dota. That's really good. That's so good.
Dota.
Yeah. Dude, it starts with just like a violent, fantasy anime, and then it turns into some crazy spatial shit, and it's really cool.
Or if you just want to feel depressed, you can watch Attack on Titan.
Eh.
I have watched that one with you guys. That's the one I know I've watched with you because
Yeah.
it made me feel uncomfortable the entire time I
I
watched it.
know.
Yeah, it does. It's the whole purpose of it. It's just there's
Look at it-
no light at the end of the
But-
tunnel, and you just slowly lose.
But there's also
suffocate.
but there's like a.
Jesus. That's why I like Isekai, where everybody gonna get more powerful. And
It's a
cooler.
different style. Is that not art to you?
Castlevania's good.
That's really good. That's real good.
What do you think of Sword Art Online? The first season's amazing.
Yeah, but if I can't watch the when Ojo dies. I can't watch. I mean, that fucked me up. At the end of Alicization, or the end of the first season of Alicization, fucked me up. Like that made me cry.
Been years since I watched the first season.
But yeah, the first season, like it takes a minute to get into it, but it's like then you go, oh, this is awesome. Oh shit, it's really good.
People are trapped inside of a video game and held hostage in there for was it 2 years or 7 years?
Fucking while. I'm not sure.
Well, yeah, it was
While.
multiple years for sure. I want to say it might have been 5 or 7, but anyways, if you die in the game, you die in real life. And they constantly were
Standard
forced
Matrix
to
rules.
they're technically in a huge tower. The bottom floor is the easiest, and they have to get all the way to the top and beat the primary boss in order to break the game and get out.
Also, the guy that created the place is dead. That's the crazy part.
This programmer, yeah.
Awesome. So
Again, you're spoiling this shit for me.
it's not really though. No. They
But I'm
no,
also
they-
not
right
gonna.
at the
There's
beginning
no way
started-
I'll be able to watch
at the
every
beginning of the
single
fucking
episode.
thing they tell you
One
that he-
thing you're talking
didn't-
about.
Yeah, they already know what they have to do.
Yeah, I didn't
so that's what
fucking
they
ruin
do.
it. Dick.
Happens early.
Yeah, first episode. Sorry. It's two
Well,
long season, short season, side season. Then season 3 was like 3 seasons.
anyway,
It's weird.
what besides anime? What else would you recommend?
You like cowboy shit, but modern. Justified. FX. 6 seasons. All of them are sick.
That's what the guy from Star Wars.
No. It's
Isn't it?
Timothy Olyphant. It's
Yeah.
Justified.
In The
Okay.
Mandalorian. That's the guy.
Oh, that's right. I forgot he was a.
He does the same character, right?
The Dragon
yeah,
Prince.
Yeah, that's why. Oh,
that's-
Dragon Prince. Okay.
Yeah, mystery. Apparently, they've changed it to not just Dragon Prince. It's called Dragon Prince Mystery of Aravos.
Oh, the new season.
Yeah, I was going to ask. So did they just no 2022? I would have watched it. So they haven't come out with a new one.
I never seen it.
I have no clue.
Oh, sounded like you knew what I was
Also-
talking about. Dragon Prince.
Well, I know what it is. I just never
Dragon
seen it, 'cause-
Prince. No, it's a
Well, because
badass
they
name.
augmented the name. I'm wondering if they have a new one coming out now. And maybe a whole new.
because like
They resolved the
Series.
first 4 seasons where they did what they needed to do. So now it's the transition of what's going to happen in the aftermath of everything that happened. So,
Yeah.
anyways, adding to the name makes you wonder if they're having a new epic.
I didn't like the animation, and that's a big factor for me.
I mean, it's not the kind of classic anime
Yeah,
style.
I know it's kind of weird, but you'll see what I mean when you watch it. You'll like see different styles of animation. You're like, I don't like that. I don't like I like that. You don't like that.
It's a fun story, though, I thought.
No, I've heard good things.
Well,
I just don't
I
like
always
the animation.
enjoy different animation styles, and
Okay.
I'm ready to broaden my skill.
I might try that again. Just try it out, but just bug me.
What?
The animation style. So I'll check it out. I know it's a good.
There's a lot of animation styles for Love, Death, and Robots.
Yeah, that's a lot of different.
You watched that, didn't you?
No, man. Actually, I never have.
Oh
what
my
the
God.
dude? Come on, man.
You have said that. Okay.
Son
all
of
right.
a
What's your
bitch.
favorite episode, John?
My favorite.
I've forgotten all about this now that you guys mention it. It's all coming back
Well,
to me.
that's kind of complicated. I'm not gonna lie.
I
because-
The
really,
pool
really-
skimmer.
What? Yes, that's my favorite.
All right.
We've talked about it before. That's my only experience with the show is Derek
yeah,
describing the
well,
pool
okay.
skimmer.
That
becomes self-aware.
The one that is like the coolest is the one where I think is the one where the guy the ship gets trapped in that web of consciousness thing.
Oh, when she finally is like, "I'll wake you up," and she won't
Yeah,
like what you
dude,
see.
that fucked me up. That was creeped me out so bad. So that's one of the good ones. The fun one is when they're on the farm and they have the mechs with the combines with Gatling guns and shit.
Oh yeah, that was pretty cool.
They're so good.
The
They're so
live
unique.
action one with Seth Green and
They're
I
all
don't know who the other
different.
girl is with the civilization in an icebox. Simpsons
yeah.
did it.
The first one where they're controlling the beast with their brains. The fighting one.
Oh yeah, I think I know what you're talking about.
And like the violence was
That was a good one.
good, and the twist
Oh.
was so.
You remember the guy that had the ancient friend that could turn into like a cat or something, and then she ends up, maybe it was a large bird. She's got some power, but then as civilization spread and cities specifically start to spread with the loss of nature, she lost her power.
Oh,
and then
yeah,
that guy is
oh.
like a mafia dude, basically kidnaps her, turns her into a fucking prostitute, then starts having like her parts removed, like her arm, maybe mechanical arm or enhancement, so she becomes like a full cyborg thing or something, and then she goes
What
like
the
rogue,
Fuck.
is able to turn back into whatever animal it was she was turning into through her robot body, but her best friend, that she grew up with before she lost her powers, is also like this mechanical genius. So I think he did some shit and like turned her into the ultimate version of what she would have been.
Is this Love,
naturally.
Death, and Robots?
Yeah.
What
It's
the
a really
fuck?
deep one.
What the?
It's about
fuck?
love, but not like the
That does not ring a bell.
Like the type of love you know where I
Oh.
want to start a family with you. It's just like these two people that just have this bond, and then she goes through a fucking blender. He saves her, and
What?
yeah, her life sucks. She was born to be this beautiful thing of nature, and civilization destroyed what she should have been. And then, not only that, civilization took her in, raped her, and literally,
Jesus.
and then started like destroying her own natural body. The only thing she had left for what she could have been as far as turning into animals and shit.
That
It's a
doesn't
crazy show.
fucking ring a bell at all.
Hello.
Hi, Carly.
That's
Um,
fucked. You gotta fight
it was making me
fucked up.
think of John said an episode really
Jesus.
fucked him up,
I heard.
and I always thought the episode of King of the Hill
Want some help?
where Liana gets like the
Luann.
Damn
Luann.
yeah, that's right.
Luann.
She gets like the boyfriend that like wants to dress up as a pig
Yes. Yes.
and make the like it was like a magazine cover or something.
Yeah, he wanted to recreate the like 1950s.
He had like the fiddler or whatever, but he gets killed. They kill him.
Yeah.
They turn him into sausage.
That's hilarious.
That
Speaking of sausage,
was
you hear
like
about
I literally just
John
watched
did?
Luann kill someone.
He slipped.
We know about this John throwing the sausage at the fucking space whale, okay? But Luann killed the guy.
He
Or he
slipped.
killed himself.
Yeah, he slipped.
Killed himself, but got grinded up for sure. It was just that moment of like, oh, King of the
Shit.
Hills.
That was a late
Killed the
season
guy.
too. It's like season 10, I think.
I don't know. It was one that I realized it had probably changed,
Yeah,
you know?
it
Because
had gone
there had probably been a
past.
lot of other characters introduced, by the way. Like, I don't know. I was okay with the whole explosion thing, you know? But you got like a fucking...
That explosion was like season 3. It was quick.
That was early?
Yeah, I think.
No, I felt like that was probably mid. Their whole thing. What you got over there?
Fuck you, dude.
Fried
Son of a bitch.
tacos. There's 3 of us,
Yeah, you
and he
bitch.
has
Better
3
get it.
tacos. Look at that.
Yeah. Look at that.
Look at Duke. Look at that. Look at him, Duke. Look at him.
It's definitely going to require a napkin.
Fork.
No. What? So, Derek, are there any topics tonight?
We've been winging it the whole night. Why would we do anything else now?
Well, I put one topic in the.
Did you
doc.
now?
Yeah. I can't remember what I called it.
Tech leader call for Poway on AI.
Nope, that's
Well,
not
that
it.
was dumb.
That was dumb. Well, that was dumb.
Bud Light's parent company Anheuser-Busch and Bev has lost more than $6 billion in market cap in just 6 days after Dylan Mulvaney partnership sparked backlash. Earlier
There's-
today, they said that their stuff was at the highest point it's been in like a few years. Today they were posting shit online about that.
Well,
Oh, thank you.
oh wow, look at that. I mean, that's not what I have heard from it. I just think it's hilarious because I haven't drank Bud Light, like,
I
and
haven't had
chosenly.
Bud Heavy in a long time either.
I
mean, I'm sure I've had it,
have
but,
had
like,
Bud Heavy. not
I don't
that
buy
long
it
ago.
anymore, man. I used to always buy Bud Light or Heavy.
I would never buy Bud Light. It was like never a beer.
My mom likes
that
Bud
I would
Light.
show. Really?
Yeah. Of course she does. It's the only beer she drinks.
Yeah. You were never you never seemed like a Bud Light kind of guy.
If someone gives it to me, I'm drinking it. I mean, I'm not going to be like,
I mean,
"Ew."
that's a solid point. But
I mean, I was going to buy a 6-pack of Tall Boys to come here, but I realized, oh, I brought too much beer.
I mean, I would bet in my life I have probably bought Bud Light, you know, but like it's never been my choice. You know what I mean?
Yeah. Yeah.
I used to even buy Bud Ice or Budweiser for sure.
Yeah, that was back when like you needed much bang
Well,
for your buck.
I'm not eating anything today. I better drink Budweiser,
Yeah,
you know.
Yeah. No, it's
But yeah, I just think it's pretty funny because I mean, the Dylan Mulvaney, is that right?
I don't know.
The
I
guy.
have absolutely no idea what.
I mean, it's just
All I
all of
know
a sudden
is-
blown up. I only know about it because of this, and I think it's hilarious.
Oh, I'm looking at some
Spazzes.
long-term stuff, and all that's happened is they've had this huge thing of going up, 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 you know, and there's always peaks and valleys as you're on the way up in general, and they're just on a little valley right now on a very short term.
Who?
Anheuser-Busch.
Okay, I know what you're talking about. I know what you're talking about.
In fact, just for this year alone, they're actually at like pretty fucking high compared to their.
well, that's year. I'm
previous
talking
months.
about like
It's Anheuser-Busch value right now. Their stock value.
what it talks about though is since this happened, it's gone down like they've lost like $5 billion since it happened. I thought.
Look, this is their entire year.
Yeah, but
This
does it
little
show?
dip right here, just that last one, is what encompasses the last like week roughly since all that.
Oh, whatever.
Okay, I mean, but it doesn't matter. They've still lost a lot from it. I
But in
just
the last 3 months, they've also made a shit ton more than they just lost.
I feel like it's also just like one of these things that's kind of a distraction. Like, where are we all of a sudden talking about Bud Light and
because it's something that you
a
can-
transgender person?
Because it's
this happens all the fucking
because
time,
it's
and everybody gets
addressing
over
an
it
issue.
eventually. Move on to the next thing to be
it's
rage
bringing
about.
light, it's making an issue out of an issue over here where it's funny and everyone talks about it while they're trying to do something fucked up over here in the quiet where no one's looking. That's what this is.
So what are they trying to do?
Obviously, I don't know.
What are the
what are the
really-
bills that are passing certain regions?
Well,
and,
there's a there.
you know, what's
That's a
going
Did you
good
hear about the
point.
Missouri guy that was trying to get 12-year-olds
Oh my
married?
god!
Yeah, that's another thing. But there's also a thing happening in Nebraska
Yeah,
right
6
now
week
with
bullshit.
trans.
with the abortion.
No,
And trans.
There's
is
no
big
the
right now.
trans one. I thought got like all pushed back,
that's
and
happening.
now
No, they just voted.
abortion.
I had a vote today to proceed.
Okay, well, I feel like I haven't seen any news articles about that
Just
one.
came
but
out today.
the abortion thing was a lot bigger. Jesus, Derek, just fucking raw dogged that fucking taco, chomped it right into his mouth.
I haven't eaten yet.
Come on, just hit it back, knock you out, and just take your tacos and run away. Nice knowing you guys.
You're that jealous for tacos, Derek? Why don't you tell us where you got these tacos at?
My girlfriend Carly.
She made those
You made
tacos.
those tacos?
She's
Tell
not
us-
making these tacos.
Tell
They're
us
from
more about your
Jonesy's
girlfriend's
Tacos.
taco.
Jonesy's tacos.
Where's
yes.
Jonesy's taco? Is it a truck or a place?
Right next to
Right next to the
tracks.
tracks.
Oh,
Yeah,
man.
tasty pizza as
I
well.
forgot. I never had that either. Never had the taste of pizza.
I was only into that area, that store once, and it wasn't as good as it was back at the little shop, the house that they were in.
Oh, okay. I
house
drove
over
by
there.
that. I'm like, what the fuck is that? Okay.
It was better in the house, I think. What'd you say? Taco mouth?
I thought the house was still open, or is that closed?
It's both of them.
I've never been to it either
Yeah,
way.
they have both of them.
I was bummed I didn't get wings. We were at tracks last. So I got the late.
Yeah, I feel bad about that. Sorry.
Also, I also ordered a fucking bucket of beer and never showed up after a fucking half hour.
Did you pay for it?
No.
Oh, there you go.
No, yeah. Yeah. I don't want to pay shit.
Obviously,
Wait,
if you
should I pay
paid
for
for
it?
a bucket that never showed
Did I
up.
pay? No. Anyway. But
Well, aren't you glad you don't have to
What?
worry about giving yourself an abortion? Glad you don't have to give yourself an abortion.
I would never.
well,
There's just you
I don't
drink,
think
you
you're
just
gonna
drink
have
motor
that
oil.
issue.
You just drink motor oil.
that'll abort yourself. Yeah. But, no, talking about
Cartman's mom.
That was-
I'm in
that
the
was a-
36th trimester.
Jesus, that was always a rumor back in Schuyler that someone drank motor oil to have an abortion.
I mean, it wouldn't hurt. I mean, it would
Yeah, it
hurt.
could kill
but
you.
I just remember everyone was like, "Was it used?"
That's a good fucking point, honestly.
You know,
That's a
like
no question.
think about it, because we all believed it happened. Like she was kind of that dumb.
Jesus.
Yeah, it kind of made sense. Either way,
Did Grape get her pregnant?
I am no comment.
Oh, what?
I just cannot confirm or deny. Fuck Chase Grape. I'll say that.
Shut up.
Yeah,
You're just
what?
all pissy right now.
Yeah, a little bit.
I mean, he didn't help Derek move. He didn't take you to a concert. He hasn't fucked me over yet. So.
He hasn't what?
He hasn't fucked me over yet. So.
Oh, he hasn't fucked me yet.
You know what? No, I know we're talking about it.
No, I think about it. Yeah, I would say that is me.
Can you get a boner?
He
if
hasn't
you're
fucked
roofied?
me either yet, you know?
Can you get a boner if you're roofied?
No, you cannot. Damn. You have to do Viagra with the roof.
You get a boner when you're roofied?
You could?
Isn't that what you just
That's
asked?
yeah.
You think you could?
I don't know. I think I've been roofied once maybe, but I don't remember. It was very weird.
Yeah. Who roofied you?
I think the bartender at the Max.
Oh, this went from kind of
But I think it wasn't just him. I think this guy that was sitting next to me, I think he was like told the guy to do it.
That's weird.
Yeah.
Did you make out with him?
No. No, I was there.
Why
with
not,
someone.
you fucking prude? Oh, you're there with another dude? Okay.
My date and I both were like the next day, like, what the fuck? We had 2 or 3 drinks there, and just it was a weird night. I just remember like we left there after like an hour and a half. We're like, I don't feel right. And just went home, and it was impossible to get out of bed until like 5 the next day.
Shit.
After just a handful, not even a handful, a few drinks.
I could kind of believe it though, honestly.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah.
Oh, I've told that story to other people, and they're all like, "What, the max?"
Yeah. It was a good time.
I mean, I kind of feel like I'd be flattered if I got roofied.
It might not even affect you.
It might not, but
I mean,
I don't wanna try.
it would take you down, but you'd fight it probably a little bit
I'd rather
longer, I
not
think.
try. But hold on though. If someone is going to roofie someone my size, that means that's their type, and they have it dialed in.
Maybe.
have the dosage
maybe.
dialed in.
You're right. You're right. I don't know. Or they would just be like, I better double it no matter what.
Oh shit!
You
Good
know?
point. Oh yeah, you just go, yeah. Okay, that makes sense. Shit.
I can see John
That's what I would
as
do.
preventing a girl from drinking. I saw him spike it. Drink a little bit yourself.
And the rule is,
Forget someone spiked it and just be like, dude, the bartender likes me.
or you intercept the roofie, and by law, if you roofie that drink, he has to sleep with you.
You have to follow the roofie throughout the night, right?
Well, I'm saying, so like, say I'm gonna say,
What if you just roofie a random drink at the bar,
Yeah,
waiting for someone
alright, here we go.
waiting for someone to pick it up?
roofie roulette. Oh Christ, that's awful.
No, that would be like there's like 3 different drinks.
All
or
right,
whatever.
whatever.
6.
You know what I'm saying. You know what I'm saying. But yeah, someone might
Lazy
pick it up.
Susan them around.
Okay, someone's gonna pick them up. Is a point. That's the okay. Fine, it's not roulette. Whatever. The chicken game where better where the chicken's gonna shit. It's that, except for what purpose? Someone grabbing the roofie drink you just set out.
It has nothing to do with that.
You just said that. You just.
No, I said you just spin it like roulette.
No. We're
What are you spinning?
no.
The shots.
No.
And one of them has a roofie in it.
Oh, you're playing to spin the bottle?
No.
No,
God damn
it's
it.
fucking Russian roulette with
Before
fucking
I
a
kiss you,
roofie.
I have to roofie you. I'm sorry.
Instead of a fucking bullet, it's a fucking roofie. And you spin it. I don't understand what the whole complication is here. There's 6 dudes sitting in a circle doing fucking roofie roulette. What?
It's like ultimate.
Is that not what you understood about it?
No,
Sounds like
I was
ultimate
talking
circle
about
jerk.
I called what you said, where you just go to a bar, put roofie drink, and set it down. See who grabs it. You gotta. That's the rule. You gotta have sex with that person. And I said roofie roulette as a funny joke because that sounds funny.
Yeah.
And
And
you start talking about the semantics of roofie roulette, which I can probably build by next weekend.
Okay. I'd like to see that. Let's do it. I'm
You won't
down for
remember
that.
it.
Worried.
What's that?
Deviled
deviled eggs?
eggs.
Oh shit! Deviled eggs go with a lot of beer.
Yeah, it's probably good for
Do
you.
they?
I don't believe you just want to get rid of them. Also, you're spazzing out and not even talking.
No, I'm gonna eat one of those. Probably not 2 of them.
Okay.
I mean, I'm assuming these are from
Why you
Easter.
said that?
They are.
What?
Oh, they're good.
You want me to leave them out here?
No.
Oh God.
Just one egg is good for me.
John says nah.
I mean, I'll eat that whole fucking thing. So you probably shouldn't.
Oh, it's really good protein for you right there.
Yeah, no, that's good. It's good protein. Probably.
I mean,
it's a big
Neva
lot of fat.
will eat it more than I will. Just
Oh, okay. Well, oh
Yeah,
shit.
Nate was a protein slut.
There's unattended eggs.
you like that protein, don't you, babe?
She's a babe.
There you go.
So what
What-
was the news I saw on the Nebraska Huskers this week? A defensive tackle or something? I thought it was in the news, or
You know, I do not know about that at all. I don't really follow a team.
I'm gonna say it was a senior, maybe a junior.
What are you doing?
Putting it right here in front of
Why?
you.
What the? It's fine here.
No, she's smelling
Oh,
it.
so she's not gonna get it.
Derek, tell me what you
Good.
heard about it.
Here we are.
Because I don't follow all this stuff. And even though it's a new coach, I'm super pumped up about it. I haven't followed any of the news about the recruits. I never did.
It's called "It Wasn't Planned This Way." Nebraska D lineman Stephon Wynn relishing last chance. He was a 4-star recruit at one time, a top 100 national prospect who committed to Alabama over Georgia and home state South Carolina. They all wanted him.
We've lost a couple of recruits. We didn't get this really awesome.
He won a
5-star
national title with
quarterback.
Alabama. Dude, he's been playing for a while. He must have had a ton of injuries.
We lost the coldest too.
So he spent 4 years as a rotational player, transferred to Nebraska, and got himself a last season right just now, I guess.
Wait. He's at Nebraska or he left Nebraska, you just said?
He left Alabama for Nebraska
So he just
because he wasn't
signed up?
playing enough. Yeah. It's his 6th college season.
Yeah, because of COVID, you can get away with that shit. Nice, dude. That honestly, this is the thing that I've heard. Is our coach is a really good recruiter. And he can convince some kids to come here.
Well, I think this is his last season, so.
You don't like Matt Rule?
No, I think Matt Rule, if he can get good players, I mean, his offense at the college level at least is fucking awesome. He did awesome at Baylor.
Yeah. Supposedly.
Supposedly.
Baylor.
What's that mean?
It's not the Big Ten.
Is there a rumor? Hey, they could beat him, or
No, it's just a completely different
didn't they make
conference.
the Final Four or whatever in football? The college football championship?
No,
Not the championship
they
game,
went
but
to a conference championship. They went to the Big 12 conference
How
championship.
they had a year where they were like title contenders and finished in like top 6 or something.
Yeah, they might have been ranked for sure. I think.
Oh, they've been ranked a lot under Matt
Well,
Rule.
yeah, no,
They had,
no.
they had
After
RG3, I think.
after he left as well.
I think they had RG3 under him, and then they had a bunch of
Did
good
they?
receivers.
I didn't know
T.
that.
Higgins from the Bengals, one of the best receivers in the NFL, came from Baylor.
See, what I like about him is that like a lot of former players come out in support for him. Like, hey, I really like this guy. Like, he mentored me. He was a good coach, you know. So, I got a lot of hype for Nebraska. Even though I'm trying not to hype myself up at all. I'm not following spring practice. Like, I never watched the red and white game. I have never once watched that, and I think that's up like in a week or
I'm
something.
not sure I've ever watched it.
Yeah. I always who win? Did the Huskers win finally?
Yeah, right. The half that you wanted to win the starters.
Yeah. Was it the is that the red or the white?
Never remember that.
Yeah, you don't matter. It's also for kids though. They like do like the media day.
Yeah. Get some
Sign
autographs.
This is some kind of fucked up trick, Carl. You just set this fucking here. I just realized I've eaten 3 goddamn eggs.
Are they good?
Yes!
Of course they're good. Fucking deviled eggs.
Egg?
No, I had one. 2.
Egg?
I had
don't like 'em.
I had a full egg.
Oh!
You don't like deviled eggs because of the mayonnaise.
And pickles, relish, or
Pickles
juice.
in it?
I use pickle juice.
That sounds
I think my
That's
mom
why
makes,
they're
she
really
makes,
good.
puts pickle relish in it.
all right. I have never. I don't think I've ever heard that before. I always thought it was just like mayonnaise and mustard, isn't it? And
A lot of people use
paprika?
vinegar instead of the pickle juice, but I make homemade pickle juice.
Just like a splash of it. Not
Very
much.
little.
What kind of mayonnaise?
Yes.
I think I use
Hellman's in there.
Yeah,
All right.
And then French's
All right, you ever
yellow
had-
mustard.
You ever have Duke's?
I haven't.
Dukes is good. Scott just have headphones on.
It's coming to you now.
Oh, shit.
Yeah, you're saying.
Didn't think of
the
that.
name. I don't know. I kind of don't mind all mayonnaise and Miracle Whips, but
Oh, Milk Whips is...
honestly, I've kind of haven't been eating it
What's
as much.
the difference
I
between
don't
the two?
need
They both
one.
taste like shit to me.
We've made fun of Derek before because he doesn't moisten his sandwich before putting it
You
in
get a
his
French
mouth.
dip and moisten it right up.
Yeah, but you don't do anything with your ham sandwiches. You're just plain.
Well, spinach is good.
Well, you never used to be a spinach ham
I've been
guy.
doing that for years.
No, I know I went to Subway with you and you did
heck
ham and cheese.
They don't have
Forever.
A lot of places don't have.
They've always had
a
spinach.
fact.
But I don't trust spinach from fucking Subway.
Well, you just said you
I
got
don't
it.
eat at Subway to begin with, unless I'm desperate.
Well, I'm talking about in Wayne when we were desperate on a
Oh.
walk home.
I didn't
You would
really-
get ham and cheese.
Dude, that was like 15 years ago.
And I'm bringing it up.
Yeah, well, now I like spinach.
So if you went to
I got a ham and cheese, or no, it wasn't ham and cheese, but sandwich the other day. They didn't have spinach. I was mad.
okay, but if we went to a Subway,
We went there because they used to have Spinach.
They don't. Subway doesn't have spinach.
No. We went to Witch Witch.
Which
They changed up everything there. You ever been to Witch Witch before?
Yeah, you get
How long ago?
the flyer
Yeah, you not anymore. Now you have to make pre-selected sandwiches.
on an app.
Yeah, they have little computer stations you go to. Damn it. Screens.
Yeah, I went to a Taco Bell. They told me to go to the screen to order. As I'm at the screen ordering, someone comes in and just orders.
You guys wanna see what
Fucking pissed me the fuck off.
What do you mean someone just came in and ordered?
Someone
Drive-thru?
else came in the store and they took his order.
Oh, he walked up, but when you walked up,
Yeah.
you were like,
Because I was at the
"Is it because you're
screen.
white?"
I don't think so.
Okay.
I don't even remember
Remember what?
that. If I was white.
Huh?
Beyond
What is
Meat.
Beyond Meat. Is that the fucking mushrooms?
It's a beef jerky, but it's beyond. So it's vegan.
What's it taste like?
Oh, they're not they're not mushrooms. We talked about mushrooms.
I haven't tried this kind.
I thought eating mushroom jerky.
Can try it.
Sure.
It might suck.
It'll
It's,
probably.
it is hot and spicy, and Duke definitely thinks it's for him. So you left 3, did ya?
It's going down the hatch.
He's busy.
I think that is mushroom.
Thank you.
It's not. Just watch.
I thought we
Thank
literally
you.
talked about this. Some sort of fiber. Do you buy this a lot?
Corn husk.
Could be some husk. Cellulite. Lows. Chewy. Beyond. Is it meat or is it beyond?
It's a mung bean protein and a pea protein.
Beans and peas.
Mung bean.
Mung bean.
Among
A
Us
lot of this
bean.
vegan stuff has mung bean.
Among bean.
It's pretty good.
Spicy. A little bit.
I see the ingredients there. I'm curious.
He won't eat it
Good
without the ingredients.
Huh.
Is it chemicals? Glyphosates and
So many things.
Stick to my old natural beer.
it's beyond meat. I'd rather just probably have meat jerky.
Meat jerky. Take meat jerky.
Huh.
What if there's infinity meat jerky? Would you eat it?
Maybe.
You're a hot dog?
But
Hey, Dad! You can eat all that
what's
beyond
it
me.
called? Lox. Would you eat a lox jerky?
Oh,
Lox, the fish that's thinly sliced.
I mean, the lox are smoked fish.
Yeah, thinly sliced, right?
Yeah, but you said the fish that's. Oh, I'm sorry. It sounded like you were like describing a fish that. Never mind.
Fish jerky sauce.
I
It's,
just over. All right.
These little fish that are shaped like lox. They're a delicacy.
what is a lock? How is it shaped like a lock?
No. Oh wait, Kyle.
It's a joke.
Okay. I just realized. Well, it's mine now. You gave it to me. I can have it. It tastes. I mean, the beefiness is kind of difficult to.
Hey, you can't even
Mimic?
get it. The dogs want it. That's for
Yeah,
sure.
because it looks like dog treats. Come on, man.
You should see the bacon. Oh, they look like bacon strips.
It looks pretty decent. I'm not gonna lie. But that is a highly processed food product,
Mung bean
According to-
protein.
according to FDA.
I mean, this is all like just some acids,
I say
vegetable
because it's
juice
so many
color,
vegetables that go into it. they have to
yeast
make it a certain-
extract,
it's considered a high-
potassium chloride. I knew it.
What's
Thank
potassium
you.
chloride, asshole?
I don't have no clue. I mean, it's
That definitely. I don't got no clue.
but it's a nice like element, or what do they call that? A compound, you know? Did you take chemistry?
No.
I'm not sure what I was expecting, but it wasn't horrible.
Better than you thought it was gonna be.
No, I mean, like honestly, if I didn't know, I would have thought it was probably meat.
I would have thought it was
I
jerky.
would
not
have thought it
eat
was
again.
fresh because it's not like, you know, yeah, crunchy and. I like jerky, the stuff that's in the little
Oh my god.
chew canister, whatever it's called. You know what I'm talking about?
Oh, sure, that's shredded.
Oh.
Shredded jerky,
Oh,
you know?
Yeah, you gotta feel like you're
Yeah, I
dipping,
guess
but you're
so.
just
You can leave
eating.
it out.
I like it because it is just jerky that you eat, you know? And I always
Yeah.
wonder, like, every time I'm eating it, like, oh, this kind of like makes me want a dip. Oh, I wonder if this is how people quit dipping.
Eating jerky.
Eating jerky in their dip.
Shredded
whatever.
jerky in your lip.
But it's fun to put it in your lip, you know?
Well,
Yeah.
what else would they put it in a can like that?
So put it in your lip.
Yeah, so it makes you feel
I
like a
remember-
big boy.
Because I used to just, like, eat it, like, put my tongue in it.
Yeah,
Lick it
yeah.
out of there like a little cow.
Yeah.
Any sort of animal with a tongue, you know? But later on in life, I'd pack it and would put it in my lip and I'm like, oh, it's not bad. Because it does take a little while to you just get a little jerky.
You put just like maybe the smallest little pinch of tobacco in with it and then dip it.
No, because I don't have a little small little pinch of tobacco. The old snuff canister. Is that what you're
I never
asking?
understood.
I have that still.
Is it full? Or there's still stuff?
I'm
snuff
sure
in it?
there's stuff in it.
Would you do it?
No, maybe.
I never understood the whole chewing thing. I never got that. It was.
You never gotten a buzz from it?
What are you drinking? What is that?
Kernelite.
This is a. Wait.
You got the extra.
I guess we
Oh.
bought Corona Light.
I prefer the extra.
Oh, you got the
Extras
cool.
extras
yeah,
of the
John, if he
diesel.
left, showed up with like a 40
You know.
pack.
Oh, really?
That's what it is.
Yeah,
But
that
it's
mini fridge
better.
is up to the brim with Corona right now.
Oh, good.
And there's the was the Corona Familiar or whatever it's called. Have you seen that?
No.
It's the exact same beer as Corona Extra. It's just in brown bottles.
Brown bottles.
Literally. I looked it up because I was like, what the fuck is this new Corona beer? It tastes exactly the same. And it's the exact same beer, just in brown bottles. No, thank you. You have to finish it.
Well, that's why I'm offering.
Colonel
Ass.
Duke's gonna take
No,
it
you
from
wanted
now.
permission. You wanted me to tell you. Finish him.
All right.
I see you won the last one.
Become the egg.
I have to ask Carly about what we talked about earlier.
Okay.
In D&D,
She's going to have to share your microphone.
I have an idea.
Okay.
So when I went overboard, I had to roll an Arcana, and Max was like, I rolled high enough. He's like, okay, you realize you're in a magical realm, and like, you know, if you concentrate hard enough, you could probably will yourself into stuff. So I started like thinking about moving towards the rope, and it worked, right? When those whales first showed up, I wanted to play my lute. I'm thinking that we can get John to play magical fucking numbers, like when you got those elementals to come and drop a magic marble.
My marble.
I know what it does.
We can throw him in a whale's mouth.
No. Start playing instruments to lure in nice animals, and then we can find ways to get them to stay with us. I think I could do that with my druid, because I can kind of like intuit a little bit with animals and whatnot. And then we could have like whales and dolphins and shit, or maybe sharks even as guards, like
Guard
flying
shark.
around us and shit.
Are we tying him up first?
Hey. No. Boat daddy.
Play
said-
the lute.
Boat daddy?
Boat
Yeah.
daddy
So
told
the
us
idea was
not to
we
fight.
become like a
Boat
Rasta
daddy.
boat and just start playing like mellow jams and stuff. Steer it up. little way.
Wait, isn't that literally what yacht rock is? We can start a yacht rock band in D&D.
Boat daddy.
Yeah. So boat daddy told us how to fight.
Boat daddies.
No,
Boat daddies.
no, I'm saying
I have a loot too.
when we were fighting. I called timeout because boat daddy said there's a bad man coming.
Is that Dan?
Yeah, Dan is boat daddy.
Of course he is. Is he still a cat, too?
No, he's a dwarfy thingy.
Dorothy?
I don't know, I can't remember. Elfy thing? Drow?
I would say we definitely try to make sweet jams on the boat. Lure in animals. And then
Paper towel.
I'll try to use druid stuff to try to keep them to like be happy and hang out with us and shit.
So Dan can hit stuff rhythmically. Like, here, do this like this. And then we started jamming. And then we have her go full Yoko. Just, out into the void.
Get my stripper performance out again.
Jesus.
God,
Started
I love that
being,
video.
being a boat performer.
I give you the boat dancer.
There
You
you
do
go.
interpretive dancing. To the nasty jams. Tasty jams.
Again, like, with him.
We're wondering, like, if because we caused a fight on the boat, if that's why that comet's heading towards us. Like, it's a magical universe, so the energy you put out is what you receive. So we're like, dude, if we put out some fucking cool vibes, we might get blessings from the universe we can use to protect the ship with.
Okay.
Who else is on this boat?
Dan.
Dan.
That's it.
Yeah.
Yes.
That's your crew?
And a
Yes.
missile.
Whatever happened to the mystical weirdo creature?
He's still
Oh, he's still
Chilling.
in communication. I have to calm to him.
he's just chilling.
We
Wait.
work for
I think. What do you guys think about the boat
Ken?
name? Right? We were talking about Red Dragon, but if
What?
we did
No, we're
That's
talking-
a semi-flaccid
the
penis
sea
slapping a
hammer.
girl across the face.
the Sea Hammer.
That is what
We
a
have a
red
ramming
dragon
ship.
is.
It's a Viking ramming ship.
Of course,
No,
you
it
gotta have
is
a ram
ramming
on
ship.
it.
It's just a ship. It's not a ramming ship.
Red dragon?
I guess anything can be a ramming ship.
I've told you what that means.
Red Rocket?
You're thinking red
You were all
rocket.
about naming a dragon
No,
something.
A red dragon means slapping your semi-flaccid penis across somebody's face.
No, that's called a mushroom stand.
No, that's
We are a ramming
flaccid
ship.
penis.
Yeah, mushroom stamp
This is
leaves
a
it.
Yeah,
semi-
the blue vein dragon is the rammer.
Semi-flaccid.
Team Ramrod.
You didn't say it.
That's the band name.
You motorboat son of a bitch.
Yeah. All right. Or shenanigans. They both shenanigans.
You guys,
Oh.
you guys talking about shenanigans?
I still like boat daddies.
What about Demania?
With
Demani and
interpretive
the
dance.
no,
Can I be a daddy too?
Demani and the boat daddies,
All right.
or Demani or a boat daddies featuring Demania and Lil Kim. You know.
Little Kim?
Money in the boat.
I think we need a name that's like a
Oh,
vibe.
of course they put you first.
Well, I'm coming to D&D
Fucking
if Little Kim's playing.
devil bitch. She's a devil bitch. Not. I mean.
Little-
No,
what?
in the game,
I
she's
am
devil
a
bitch.
devil.
You're the devil?
She's a 7-foot tall devil bitch.
Okay.
Yes, I call the devil. And
She
then
devil.
I have a little imp that I named Pimpy that does all my devil work for me.
I turned into a bear. I'm a big bear.
That's not as cool.
I
though.
stay cool as hell.
Pimpy turned into a.
How about we
spider
name
to
the
find
band?
him to tie him up because he was throwing sausages at the whales. And pissed one
How about
off.
Huggy Bear and the Good Times?
It's not as fun at all.
Big Bear and the Good Times.
I can't believe these words are even coming out of my mouth.
Whenever I think of her character,
That's a huge bitch.
Fuck off.
Keep it in the circus.
Hennessy. You want some Hennessy?
No, you don't want
You
to.
don't want it.
Cognac. It's good stuff.
It's stuff.
Maybe better. with
Brought it
ice.
over for the shot glasses. You don't want any more?
We didn't take shots of it. We poured little tiny things and sipped on it for an hour.
Hey,
You don't like Hennessy? It clears the throats out, actually. Supposed to.
you drink enough.
Clear
of it.
any phlegm
You
out.
drink enough of it. It fills
whiskey.
throats.
And I just phlegmy because I said I did. Not that because I ate an egg. John ate how many eggs? 5?
maybe 6.
10?
I'm pretty
12.
sure you had like
A dozen eggs.
No.
This
whole
whole
leg.
bottom
Whole leg.
fucking tray was
no,
empty,
whole egg.
full of eggs.
12.
So what I'm saying is, you said Hennessy can clear your throat out,
6
go-
holes.
and then you have enough of it, and you get your throat filled in. That's what I was going to say. Thank you.
Oh yeah, we didn't tell you the best part about the
Blowjobs.
sausages.
What's going in your mouth?
Dan's
She
character
says-
was even upset when he threw at the whale, and then he has like a command type spell. If he uses one word and makes a good roll, he can force you to do whatever his one word command is. He made John shove his other pocket sausage down his throat.
Yeah, because I was not a chew. It's like, oh.
Jesus.
Of course, when I got them, I thought they were like little Jimmy Dean sausages. No, they're like 6-inch like brats.
Yeah, so he thrown it a brat.
He loved it.
He didn't even have tears come out of his eyes or gag.
I think I
He
rolled.
deep throated the shit out
rolled
of
high. I was
that.
like, well, oh.
Were you still trying to
We didn't
molest
even hear it like
Dan
go down
all
his
the time,
throat. All you
too?
heard was when it hit the bottom of his fucking stomach.
I just wonder if John will ever
do that
learn
sound again.
to not collect penises from the people.
Oh, I forgot. I got to get some space cocks. Yes.
Space cocks.
Yeah, you got to.
That's the thought.
Like chickens?
I thought that was a sausage you threw at him. It was a penis off around your neck.
No, that's from the last campaign.
No, he bought sausages,
Oh.
ate
Actual
one, and then put the rest in his pocket and walked around for 2 days with it in his pocket, and then threw it into a whale's eye.
You threw a hot dog or a pocket sausage?
Into a whale's eye.
That's.
and then throwed it at another one.
I mean, would you even?
And then
have eaten
Demania
that?
took his last one, threw it overboard, and a shark
The
jumped out
way
of nowhere.
you
and
say
ate
it sounds so much worse than that actually happened.
Jesus.
God damn it! The way you sum that up makes me look like a real asshole.
Well, you are the
Yeah.
one that threw a sausage at a whale.
I was trying to make friends.
So think about it. Like, you see a fucking whale on Earth.
That's exactly what I said. You gonna throw a sausage at it? Well, you gonna eat it?
Well, I'll try. I'll see if it makes some friends.
No.
This is the fastest way for somebody to
It
throw you
eats
over a boat.
plankton, man. Space plankton.
I wouldn't be surprised.
It's
I've been on a
plankton-based
whaling
sausage.
watching boat tour, and I wouldn't be surprised if somebody threw a fucking hot dog or whatever
At a whale?
and especially hit their eye. I guarantee you someone's going to try to throw you overboard, and you will be put in quarantine.
Yeah, but the whale
I'm here
wouldn't
to
give a
see
shit.
whales. He threw
The
a
whale
hot
wouldn't
dog.
care. They wouldn't give a shit. They'd be like, oh, man.
They're pretty
If you hit its
intelligent.
eye, dude, it would bump the boat.
It would. They're
I don't
pretty
think it.
intelligent.
There's no way to find out.
Well, what happened when he threw the one at the space whale?
I don't want to be a
Got
space
that.
rock jam rock band now. I just
Oh,
want to tie you
whoa,
back
what
up.
the fuck, dude?
You are out of
bullshit.
control.
Fuck you.
This is the shit he does all the time in the game. We almost always die at least once a month.
You guys come
Yeah,
back?
You do not. You do not. You son of a bitch.
Do you,
I've
though?
healed you.
Do you?
And I may have thrown a ring of fireball.
Oh,
that
so he
accidentally
kills
thought
you
was-
and then brings you back.
No, I healed people a lot.
Well, at least you have that.
Yeah,
So
but
that's fair.
I did forget
That's-
about when I threw the fireball at you because I misread it and it was a bigger explosion. than
He's
I
a
thought
wild
it was.
card. You gotta be prepared. He's
I
gonna.
am chaotic neutral. I mean,
Yeah, you'll bring him back. But
Plus,
you're
plus
still.
I'm a demon, so
You're still gonna fucking.
We
fuck
did
him over.
one
someone
time
hand
have
me
his
a Corona?
character. We were entering a cave,
grab a Corona.
and he was being weird, so I started beatboxing.
See-
And he started dancing and beatboxing to it as well, and I beatboxed right into a trap that he sprung on himself.
You didn't.
Yeah,
flute
but I
it?
dodged all the trap to the arrows and
He
spears
did.
that are coming
He
because
beatbox
I
danced
was like,
all the way through it.
Oh, thank you.
Oh, you didn't ask.
Oh, I
no,
thought
you
I
didn't.
said I have one too.
I
See, mi amigo.
ow, ow.
Gracias. Mucho gracias.
Thank you.
De nada.
You know,
Sí.
word.
Amigo. It's de nada is
Cuatro,
you're
cinco.
welcome.
14.
La biblioteca.
¿Dónde está?
Oh, yeah.
There's more lime out there. you can cut out.
One. I'm fine.
I can go get some.
What do you got to say? Do we have anything else to
talking-
say on
what
this
we're talking
podcast
about?
before we wrap it up?
Fuck you.
Fuck you.
We just opened beers.
That's what I'm saying. We haven't no topic yet. Can't say fuck
What
you
were,
yet.
what were we talking about?
We weren't talking about anything.
If
If you could be
Lines.
anything in D&D character-wise, what would you
There we
be?
go. Oh yeah, the always talking about D&D.
You watch nerd movies.
Oh yeah, I techno Vikinged into the room. That's right. So it worked out several times. Actually,
What? I'm not a techno Viking.
No, I did.
I don't know what kind of movies you
No, he
guys
was
watch for this shit.
No, he beatboxed techno Viking danced to the beat I was laying down into a trap, and then sprang the trap and somehow smooth move techno Vikinged his way through it.
I was like, yeah, it's perfect. I all the way through and I go, hey guys, you should come out here. The music's great.
Hey, Dad!
Hey guys,
Get out here.
that was a fun character, like because the violence. God, I love that.
The
character.
violence.
Now I'm a fucking dickhead with a lute. Hopefully, I can do more pirate-y shit.
Yeah,
you know?
we're gonna summon space
Yeah.
beasts.
But I'm like, trying to smooth talk the cop, the guard, trying to, I'm trying to get to schmooze things, and that didn't go anywhere. Honestly, I do understand that Max wanted to get the fuck out of there, sure, but it's like I'm trying to do something. I'm trying to use my character to what it's for. I'm not a combat character.
What? Throwing fucking sausages into creatures?
I'm not a combat
Could he
character.
heal the whale,
Oh, the
though?
whale is fine.
Can you heal it? Maybe you want to send
Yeah,
out
I think he could be able to.
a
Maybe.
whale heal. Oh, a whale heal?
Whale tail?
Whale tail?
Thank you.
We saw that already. Notice
Oh,
how
thank you.
Carly cuts the limes
Yeah, they're
different
full limes.
than Derek.
Yeah, but
I have like the worst lime. Can I have
Shit.
a double lime?
shit, I'm trying to
I
get
know, sorry. I cut him a little bit.
I think I just grabbed
The smallest slice.
Well, I mean, that's the thing. I mean, I get where Derek's going with the limes. That you'll conserve the lime. Jesus, you got me.
I just bought a whole bag.
Oh, nice.
You guys go,
limes?
you guys go through lots of limes, apparently, right?
I like Corona.
I just threw out a couple bad limes today.
See, I can drink Corona without a lime. It doesn't.
Yeah, but that hits.
Oh, is
so
it summertime?
hard.
You're not
Oh.
getting no Corona fix now?
A little
Need more
salt
lime?
on this. Would be real nice too.
I love
Corona.
White guy by the pool.
So what would
Ooh,
you
that's
be,
good. We're gonna
Lane?
kiss now.
You haven't answered the goddamn question.
What was the question again?
What type
Sorry.
of character would you be?
Can I have a lifeline?
Would you be a good guy?
No.
Would you be a good guy?
You watch plenty of nerd shows.
I don't
Would
know.
you be a good guy, a bad guy?
But you could be a
evil
Jedi.
guy?
You won't have like a sword like a
Never
Jedi. But
I could be a Jedi.
There are characters that are
Hexblade.
kind of like a Jedi,
You can get a hexblade. Be a hexblade. Be a Sith.
more or less.
I
Yeah.
want a hex blade. I'm not octagonal.
Ah!
Octagonal.
No, I do remember the one time I started that. Fuck, Skyrim. I played it as a lizard character. I literally did it
So you
for
mean- so Dragonborn.
an hour.
Okay. Dragonborn. Okay.
Dragonborn.
That's what I am.
Lizard character. So you were Dragonborn.
I think,
Yeah,
yeah. You get the Dragonborn.
If you want to be a lizard like you were in Skyrim.
but
What
so-
about Dragonborn?
I
would
don't
you
know.
be?
That's just like
red, green, blue. I think you got white, maybe, probably black. Like green has like does poison breath.
well, Black Dragon's the best dragon.
Yeah, I can't
Yes,
swim
there
very
is one.
well.
What?
What?
Carly, what do you think of D&D after playing for the last 2 months? Maybe?
I was saying that's a great
That's
question.
yeah, are you entertaining us or you actually want to
my
play?
favorite part is ganging up on John to tie him up.
I mean, it's pretty goddamn funny what's happening with
So-
the whole everything trying to trip him, grab him. This, bro, I'm just sitting there
My favorite part.
going.
You've accepted the fantasy.
There's been some very boring Wednesdays.
Oh yeah, wrong mic, but oh, okay. Yeah, sometimes there is like a lot of just hanging out,
Yeah.
you know. Which hey, I mean, you know, when you play for effectively every week for this long, I mean, there's going to be a way you're going to hang out, you know. Which is fine for me. I mean, I get excited during about noon. I'm like, oh fuck yes,
I'm gonna throw this hot dog.
yeah.
I like when there's action going on. I don't like when they take us to a city and shop and all this. I don't
Well,
want
yeah,
to
but
use
you
my
got to
brain.
shop. There was that one time we spent, I think, 2 months furnishing a house. We just the entire fucking session. We go do something. We just go.
You
Oh, the locksmith's coming on Thursday. Oh, I'll make sure someone's around.
You refurnished a
Yeah,
house.
we basically.
We were
renovated
given
a-
like this free house for doing some stuff, and then it was a dump. But it also had a secret chamber basement.
What kind of profits you make?
Oh, we ran out of town.
So you didn't even get to sell it?
Well, we
Oh,
also.
we weren't run out of town.
well-
No, we were about to finish off the
we
syndicate.
were gonna go
The
after
Azure
them.
High.
That's
Azure High.
Azure Crown.
Ezra Crown.
We were about to go like kick the door in because we're tired of this cloak and
We were
dagger
working with the
bullshit.
police. We had tried infiltrating to a degree. It wasn't working. And we had a coordinated attack that was going to happen with the police. We were going to go through the sewers because a lot of buildings had trap doors, and shit, sewer access, or at least, yeah, you can get in that way. So we had these houses marked out. And then right before we could do any of that shit, it was the holidays. We usually miss a lot of time during the holidays. That's when Max's car got broken into. He lost all of his notes and everything out of the game.
So that's where it ended.
That was like 3 years, maybe?
Yeah,
Two
I
at
mean, 'cause
least.
I've been playing. I was playing with you about 3 months. Yeah, so I started with you the summer of 21.
At least 2 years in, yeah, pretty much.
How
Down the
long
drain.
does
Just about.
Campaign,
a campaign?
as long as it takes. Most
forever.
D&D.
There are some that are going for 30 years
Well, like,
or
well,
50 years.
Yeah, there's one that's a 50-year campaign, but it's also very big. It's not the same. It's a big home. Anyway, but for example, like most of the time,
Non-stop.
most of the time you play D&D like for like 10 hours. Like, you play all day.
That's never been my experience. It's just a couple hours to play.
Oh well, I'm okay. When I play my.
I mean, I've had a couple.
I think you get
times
that-
where, you can play a lot longer than that. and
You
those
get
are
that
fun.
nerd Saturday night in where you do play for 5 hours
Yeah,
in
so
one
I am playing
setting.
for 5 hours on Saturday. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you get a lot accomplished, but you only play once a month, maybe every other week, which is what I'm doing now. But every week there's going to be that buffer of chatting, catching up, and then talking about other bullshit. And there's times we talk about Reddit videos for an hour and a half
Before you even
and
play.
buy a fucking ham.
You buy a ham?
He always buys food and puts it in his pockets. He had a ham under his armpit or something.
No, it was in my breastplate to protect it.
Getting sweaty on a hot summer day.
What kind of ham was it though? A honey or a
Big ass
fucking...
fucking shank of ham.
Oh yeah, this ham.
They had a bone in it.
Okay, classic ham.
Dogs are going fucking nuts over
The
here.
dogs were excited for some reason.
So my ham. I get excited about
Fuck
ham.
you, Derek.
What did I do?
Fuck you, dude.
Fuck you.
Fuck you.